UFL action from Thursday was a doozy. Phoenix at Washington. This game lived up to the hype. Eric Kilgore getting the early carry and Washington getting the early field goal. This game delayed by a day because Phoenix couldn't get off the plane due to storms in the area. But we got it played eventually in the sunny skies of our nation's capital. TJ Stevens picked off. Adam Watts, first of two on the day. Eric Kilgore clearly doesn't know how to tackle. Neither does TJ Stevens. Watts ushered out of bounds. Second quarter, handoff up the middle on 4th and 1. Keeps the drive alive for Phoenix. Gutsy call there, then Joe Tillo finds Mateus Sansbino. That was touchdown number 1 for the big tight end. He had himself a career day until it wasn't. 2nd down and 1. TJ Stevens fires over the middle. Isaiah Moody with the catch. 2 minutes to go in the half. Down 4. Another connection to Moody down to the 6-yard line. 2 minutes to go. Play fake to Kilgore, back of the end zone. Got it, Moody again. Touchdown Washington, they go up 10-7, but Phoenix was not done. Just before the half. Deep shot over the middle, Mateus Sansbino dominating the Knights secondary. 15 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Tillo takes off and runs all the way down to the 3-yard line, and then with 6 seconds left, a perfectly executed 1-minute drive. Sansbino in for touchdown number 2. Phoenix takes a 14-10 lead. Stevens now over the middle of the field finds Gilliard and a face mask to boot. Kilgore on the carry, untouched until about the 8-yard line, rumbles down to the 7. Next play, Stevens in zone, touchdown. Washington retakes the lead from 52 yards away. Got it. 20-14, hit the camera on the crossbar. 4:25 to go. Phoenix is down 6. Who you gonna call? Sansbino. Oh, what a catch! Down to the 4-yard line, and then 1st and goal. Sansbino, number 3. But Sansbino fumbled in the final minutes of this game, and Washington did just enough. Stevens near field goal range. Kilgore in field goal range. Washington boots another one through and tops the Phoenix Skyhawks 23-21. Another devastating loss for Phoenix, who's now lost the division lead. Austin now leads the Southwest. Los Angeles at San Jose. Another California rivalry in the Pacific. Nate Hall to Jake Riley. Hall was dialing it up. San Jose, after they had their 3-game winning streak snapped. Nate Hall nearly snapped an ankle there. Michaela Foraker with the takedown, but San Jose would not be deterred. 3rd down and 16. How about Santana Holman? Standing right on the sideline, makes the catch, steps out of bounds, gets the 1st down. Hall was 3 for 3 at that point. Hall on 2nd down and 8, trying to keep the drive going. That's Holman again on the sideline, wrestling with a defender. But on 3rd down, Foraker strikes again. Another sack for one of the best pass rushers in the UFL. She's been all over the field all season long. San Jose has to settle for 3. Let's fast forward to the 3rd quarter. Late 3rd quarter. Yes, it's still 3-0. Nate Hall finds Mike O'Neill for the completion. San Jose getting a little desperate, though, trying to get any points they can. Tried a 58-yard field goal. That's no good. Los Angeles would capitalize. 10 minutes left in the ball game. 3rd down and 1. Oh, that was a little too close for comfort, but LA's drive continues. Marco Swift, best throw of the day. Miles Morales-Woods down to the 20-yard line with pressure barreling down on big number 7. 3rd down and 9 for Los Angeles. They need this. They got this. Iggy Turner, the big man, down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Isaiah Fowler off the left side, pushing defenders into the end zone. Will Todd couldn't stop him, and Los Angeles takes their first lead of the day. 2 minutes left. San Jose has not scored a touchdown on Los Angeles all afternoon. Jake Riley with the catch there. 1:15 to go. Hall again into traffic, but completes it. 3rd down and 3, 30 seconds left. Hall got another one. Another 1st down for San Jose. Then it's Santana Holman again, unclaimed. This Outlaws team's got some weapons for you to catch the bandwagon. 1st and goal at the 2, 11 seconds left. Derek Culberson's been allergic to the end zone all season long, and he finally gets in. San Jose pulls a shocking upset, holding Los Angeles to under 225 total yards of offense. Tennessee in Chicago. The Ramblers are rumbling now in the playoff picture. thanks in part to big plays on defense like this. An 89-yard interception return for the score stunted Chicago's momentum they had early in this game. Aldrin Maxwell. Look at the catch in the flat. Turns upfield. If you like that one, you're going to love this one. An ill-advised throw from Mike Roberts, and Tennessee is in for 6 again. 2 pick sixes for Tennessee in the first half. Dug Chicago a hole. Mike Roberts, the unclaimed quarterback, he's got to come back. He's got to get the offense moving. You know a way to do that? Hand it off to Corey Preston, named the undoubted starter ahead of this ball game for the first time this season. He had 77 yards on 14 carries early on. He was great, but the problem is that when you're trailing the whole game, it's tough to establish a run game. Look at Tennessee with a coverage sack. Mike Roberts, you got to do something with that. Lynch with his second, and the Dragons end up taking just 3 points. 5 seconds later, this is how you set up a screen pass. Stephon Hurdle the second. Didn't have to hurdle anybody on this play. Untouched all the way down to the 23-yard line, and Tennessee has an opportunity to nix that Chicago field goal on the board. Unclaimed quarterback George Snyder all the way down to the 9-yard line helps Tennessee get their 14-point lead back heading into the second half, 17-3. First drive of the second half for Tennessee was a long one. George Snyder taking off and running, looking for a block, didn't get it, but still got the first down. 3rd down and 9. Snyder again, taking off and into the end zone. Tennessee took over 7 minutes off the clock to start the third quarter, and Sherman punched it in to make it 24-3. Tennessee tacked on a field goal, and Chicago got one more late. But this was a dominant victory for the Ramblers, who are now 5-7 and right in the mix in the Great East Conference. Houston and Portland in primetime. Hurd getting a field goal to start the ball game made it 3-0. 6-5 Portland. 6-5 Houston. 5-6 Portland. But Emmanuel Blackman and the rest of the Huskies would change that today. Teray Wright gets a 3-yard score. Portland has more unclaimed weapons, great players on both sides of the ball than any team in playoff contention right now. If you're looking for a bandwagon team to get involved with, Blackman dropping the bucket down to the 11-yard line. We're in the third quarter now. It's still just 10-3 Portland, but things got feisty and full of fireworks in the second half. That pass is caught by Davian Fort in the back of the end zone. 17-3 Huskies. Then it's DJ Simeon around the end, getting the first down. Ronnie Shanahan says, no one's going to get open, I'll take it myself. 4-yard score for Houston makes it 17-10. The Herd fought back from a 14-point deficit. Lucas Ryan from Shanahan deep down the middle of the field for a first down. Portland this season averages 26.1 points per game allowed and scored, and now we're all tied at 17. Fourth quarter, this is where the Huskies shined. Deep ball down the field, that's Fort getting open. Watch Blackman on the play action, absolutely lethal all day. Sets his feet, bang! First down, touchdown. Portland goes up 24-17. DR Simeon rib shot, ouch! And Sean Muller says, look what I found! Muller down to the 32-yard line, that's going to hurt Simeon for a long time. This is just diabolical. Play action across his body and across the field. Touchdown to Dwayne Knight. Portland pouring it on. 4th down drop. Houston falls apart in the 4th. Teray Wright slips a tackle, makes another man miss. 38-17. Portland all over Houston in the 4th quarter. Ryan would make that catch, and Houston will get a garbage time touchdown late to Rene Leon, but Portland gets the win. More UFL action tonight as Week 14 begins right here on VFN. That was 9 minutes in UFL heaven.